guess who's back? And most of you are probably wondering, where the hell have you been? Now, my long-time subscribers, you guys know that sometimes I disappear every month or so for a little bit because I'm working on something else, but then I usually release something in the meantime. But 3 years or almost 3 years of absence is a bit of a stretch even for moi. So let me just give you a Reader's Digest of what happened in the last 3 years. I lost my mom, which caused me to lose my mind, and then things around me were kind of starting to fall apart, and then I completely started discarding my YouTube channel or anything else that I've been doing. So that gives you a little explanation of where I've been for the past 3 years. But I'm starting to slowly regain my mind back, and I need to get back into my YouTube channel, get back to you guys, and start pushing out content again, you know? Speaking of content, I'm also changing the way I'm doing videos around. I've gotten requests from a lot of people saying that you want more explanation in the videos, and not just my Reader's Digest explanations. So, if that's what you want, that's what you guys are going to get. But be forewarned, the videos are going to be longer. A lot longer. If you want me to give full explanations, I will go down to the C++ function, C function, C++ function, whatever. I will go down to the low level of explanation if that's what you guys want. But while we're on the topic of new videos, I'm also doing things a little different. I've had some other questions of, where to go from here, or how to actually come up with the concept of how we do things. Now, I'll admit, I fell into the same pattern that pretty much everyone else does. You rehearse your video, you record your video, and it's flawless. But that gives the wrong impression that that's how development works. Sometimes you're sitting there just thinking for an hour before you even open Visual Studio. So, with the new video structure, we're going to have each tutorial will have 2 videos: research and development. The research portion is going to be where the idea came from, how we could potentially do it, where we're going to go from there once we get, or if we get it implemented. And then we'll have the development portion, which is going to be the actual coding. So research is going to be us just talking for a bit, and then development will be the actual coding section of it. I'm going to try and get most of my rambling done, or at least half of it, in the research video, and then in development we're just going to go ahead and get down and dirty. And also with my return, most of my new videos are going to be request or suggestion based, because especially me and my indecisive ass, I'm just sitting here most of the time like, I could do a tutorial. No. I can make one about. No. How about. Who would watch that? What about. I annoy myself. So, whatever you guys want to see, put in the comments of my new tutorials, or my newest tutorials, I should say, or put them on my channel, if that's still a thing. I'm still on old school YouTube mode. But anyway, get in contact with me, send me private messages if that's, I don't think that's a thing anymore. It's just a weird Google Plus thing that Google did, and I don't know, I still don't fully understand what's happening. But anyway, I'm still somehow getting in contact with you guys, so I'm doing something right. With that being said, the channel now is going to be about what you guys want to actually see. We could do, I don't know, something you see out of a game that I could try and give you my interpretation of how to do it, some other type of program. Just hand me something and we'll see what we can do with it. And anything else you guys need help with, most of my videos are in C#, but I know C++, even though I haven't touched it in God knows how long, since I really haven't needed it much for anything. I also have knowledge in PHP, SQL, HTML, CSS, which I've actually improved on a lot since I've been doing a lot of web development recently, and I'm growing to like it. JavaScript, and what else am I missing here? I I I also know Visual Basic in case someone needs that, but I'm pretty sure no one should need Visual Basic. I mean, I haven't really heard much about it, so I don't think anyone would need it. And Python, I only use Python for math. That's really it. I mean, if you need help with Python, I know general programming knowledge. I've played with Python, so if you need to do something in it, I might be able to help you out. But we'll see if that ever comes up. Now, there are also a couple of ground rules I want to lay out here, because there were a few people that constantly message me or just wants to send me their sources to fix their code and all this other stuff. And let me just lay something out here. I never got that help when I was learning how to code. I didn't even have a mentor when I was learning how to code. I had to do everything basically on my own. I'm helping people see how things are put together, so you can have your eureka moment and be like, oh, so that's how it's done. Especially with me, I need to know where something begins. Yeah, sure, you can hand me a source, but I'll just be sitting there going through it wondering, where's the starting point? So that's really the main part of my channel. If you want me to just go into your source and fix something, that's what I get paid to do. That's why you guys don't see me that often, because I'm either fixing someone's broken code or creating code from scratch. If you need help, that's fine. If there's a little snippet that you need help with, that's fine too. But don't just send me a source and then expect me to fix it. I never had anyone do that for me, so I'm not going to do that for anyone. I've done that a few times, but people take it for granted and then they try to abuse it. So, just a couple of ground rules for that. And with all that mumbo jumbo being said, let's wrap this up. I'm going to try and get a video out to you guys at least once a week. Make sure you send me your suggestions and requests in either latest videos or through messaging, private messaging, Google messaging, whatever it's called now. And I'll work on getting some content out to you guys based on your suggestions. And also, don't expect me to spoon feed you code. No, that's never been done to me, and I don't know why I was doing it with certain people. That was just me being nice, but that's not being done anymore. And if you need to get in contact with me, either message me through YouTube. I usually have my phone on me at all times, so I can reply to some messages unless I'm occupied, or through my Twitter, even though I hardly ever go on Twitter. Give me a reason to go on Twitter, and then I'll be on it more. And, well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up. I'll see you guys sometime. I'm going to be uploading a couple of videos this week. And be sure to put your suggestions in those videos, and we'll go on from there. Jiggly out.